If you're watching this right now, this is not a coincidence. You didn't just click on this video by accident. Something inside you brought you here, and deep down you know it. There's a reason you feel this heaviness in your chest lately. A reason why your mind won't stay quiet at night. A reason why even when you're surrounded by people, you still feel alone. You've been trying to stay strong, haven't you? Trying to act like everything is fine. Smiling in front of others while silently fighting battles no one knows about. And it's exhausting. You wake up tired, even after sleeping. You overthink things you wish you could forget. You question your purpose, your direction, your worth. Sometimes you wonder, am I really meant for something greater? Or am I just existing? Listen carefully, because what you're feeling right now, it's not weakness, it's not failure, it's not the end of your story. It's a moment where everything feels unclear, a moment where life slows down, not to break you, but to prepare you. You see, before every breakthrough, there is always a season of confusion. Before every rise, there is silence. Before clarity comes doubt. And right now, you are in that space. But here's what you don't realize yet. Even in this silence, you are not alone. Even in your darkest thoughts, you are being watched over. Even when you feel like no one understands you, someone does. Someone who has seen every tear you tried to hide. Every night you stayed awake thinking about your future. Every moment you felt like giving up, but didn't. And that someone is closer than you think. Closer than your fears, closer than your doubts, closer than your pain. So don't scroll away. Don't ignore this moment, because what you're about to hear might be exactly what your soul has been waiting for. Stay here. Listen, because this message is for you. You've been carrying a weight that no one else can see. Not physical, but something deeper. Something that sits quietly inside your chest and follows you everywhere. People look at you and think you're fine. They see you smile, laugh, show up, but they don't see the pressure building inside your mind. They don't hear the thoughts that keep repeating, the doubts, the fears, the what-ifs that never seem to stop. You've tried to distract yourself, haven't you? Scrolling, watching, keeping yourself busy. Anything just to avoid sitting alone with your thoughts. But no matter what you do, it always comes back. That feeling of being stuck, that quiet fear that maybe you're falling behind in life, that question that keeps whispering, what am I really doing with my life? And the truth is, you're not the only one who feels this way. There are nights when everything gets louder, when the world goes silent, but your mind doesn't. When you stare at the ceiling, replaying everything, your mistakes, your regrets, your fears about tomorrow. You think about the things you could have done differently, the chances you missed, the people you lost, the version of yourself you thought you would become by now. And in those moments, it feels like you're alone in it all, like no one truly understands what's going on inside you. But let me tell you something real. You were never meant to have everything figured out this early. You were never supposed to carry everything on your own. And you were never created to live in constant fear of not being enough. That pressure you feel, it's not your identity. That anxiety, it's not your destiny. That confusion, it's not where your story ends. Right now, you're in a process that doesn't make sense yet. A phase where things feel messy, unclear, and uncomfortable, but growth always feels like that. Think about it. Nothing strong is built in comfort. Nothing powerful comes from staying the same. Every transformation begins in struggle. And maybe, just maybe, this season you're in right now isn't here to destroy you. It's here to shape you, to slow you down, to make you think, to make you question, so you can become someone stronger than you've ever been before. Because deep inside, you know you're meant for more. You feel it sometimes, don't you? That quiet voice telling you, this isn't the end. There's something bigger waiting for you, but fear tries to silence it. Doubt tries to bury it. And over time, you start believing the wrong voice. The voice that says you're not ready. The voice that says you're not capable. The voice that tells you to give up. But what if that voice is lying? What if the struggle you're facing right now is actually proof that your life is about to change? What if everything you've been going through has been preparing you for something greater? Stay with me, because in the next moment, you're not just going to hear words, you're going to hear a voice that speaks directly to your heart. And when it speaks, everything starts to make sense. My child, I have been with you this entire time. In every moment you felt alone, I was there. In every tear you tried to hide, I saw it. In every silent battle you fought, I stood beside you. You thought no one understood you, but I understand everything. I know the weight you carry. I know the thoughts that keep you awake at night. I know how hard you try, even when no one notices. And I want you to hear this clearly. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not failing. You are in the middle of becoming. Every delay you're frustrated about, every door that didn't open, every plan that didn't work out, it wasn't rejection. It was protection. There are things you asked for that would have broken you if you received them too early. There are paths you wanted to walk that would have led you further away from who you're meant to be. And I couldn't let that happen. So I slowed things down, not to punish you, but to prepare you. I see your potential even when you don't. I see the strength inside you even when you feel weak. I see the future waiting for you even when everything looks unclear. You keep asking for a sign, but what if this is your sign? What if this moment, this exact second, is where everything begins to change? You don't need to have everything figured out. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone. All I ask is that you trust me. Trust the process you're in. Trust the timing you don't understand. Trust that even when it feels like nothing is happening, something is being built inside you. Because I am working in ways you cannot see. While you're doubting yourself, I'm strengthening you. While you're feeling lost, I'm guiding you. While you're waiting, I'm preparing something greater than you imagined. So don't give up now. You've come too far to stop here. The pain you feel, it will not last forever. The confusion you're in, it will turn into clarity. The version of you that feels broken right now is being rebuilt into something stronger. And one day, you will look back at this moment and realize this was the turning point. So lift your head, take a deep breath, and keep moving forward, because I am with you, always. And now, something inside you starts to shift. Not everything around you, but something within you feels different. The same problems may still exist, the same challenges may still be there, but your perspective begins to change. You're no longer looking at your life from a place of fear, but from a place of understanding. You start realizing maybe everything didn't fall apart. Maybe everything fell into place. All those moments that broke you, they didn't destroy you. They revealed you. They showed you how strong you can be, how much you can endure, how you kept going, even when you felt like stopping. And now you see it. You were never weak. You were just being tested. You were never lost. You were being redirected. You were never alone. You were being guided, even when you couldn't see it. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? You begin to ask, what is this trying to teach me? And that question changes everything. Because now, you're growing. You start letting go of what you can't control. You stop chasing things that were never meant for you. You stop trying to prove yourself to people who were never meant to understand you. And instead, you focus on becoming better. Not for the world, not for validation, but for yourself. You begin to build discipline. You start taking control of your habits. You realize that small actions, repeated daily, can completely transform your life. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need the perfect moment. You just need to start, even if it's slow, even if it's messy, even if no one is watching, because real growth happens in silence. And every single day you choose to keep going, you're becoming stronger, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. The person you're becoming right now is not the same person who felt lost before. You're evolving, you're learning, you're rising. So don't go back to the old mindset. Don't go back to doubting yourself. Don't go back to believing you're not enough. You've already crossed that phase. Now it's time to move forward. With purpose, walk with confidence, move with faith, build with discipline, because your future is not something that just happens. It's something you create day by day. And right now, you've already started. And now you've reached this moment for a reason, not by accident, not by chance, but because something inside you was ready to hear this. So don't ignore what you're feeling right now. That calm, that clarity, that quiet strength rising inside you, that's not random. That's alignment. For the first time in a while, your mind feels a little lighter, your heart feels a little stronger, and your path doesn't feel as dark as it did before. Hold on to that, because this is where change begins. Not in some big dramatic moment, but right here, in a small decision. A decision to not give up, a decision to trust the process, a decision to believe, even when it's hard. You don't need to rush your life. You don't need to compare your journey. You don't need to have all the answers today. Just take one step, then another, and over time, you'll look back and realize how far you've come. So if this message reached you today, don't brush it off like everything else. Pause for a moment, reflect, think about where you are and where you truly want to be. And most importantly, decide who you want to become, because your story is still being written. Your best days are not behind you, they are in front of you. And everything you've been through, every struggle, every doubt, every delay, it's all leading you somewhere greater. So walk forward with faith, move forward with strength, and never forget, you are guided, you are protected, and you are here for a reason. If this message touched you, don't ignore it. Take it with you, and let it change the way you live from this moment on.